It is true. Tecumseh Lake is dry. I can't believe it. It's completely dry. Just a little bit of water right out in the middle. It just rained yesterday. I've never ever, there's the what's left of the old bridge that was out there before the lake was even here, where the road ran through. I can't believe that's even still there after all these years. That was way back. This lake was built during the Depression with funds from the New Deal, the WPA. There's the old style structure, just like was at Platte National Park and all those places that was part of the New Deal program that put people back to work. Down here used to be, it was an icon, a Tecumseh icon of Tecumseh history. Had a boat dock. You come down here and go fishing. There was a concession stand inside it where them people are standing. I don't know if you can see that with the camera. And people used to come down here and fish. Well, we used to come when I was a little kid. And Jimmy and me looked at the newspaper at the store. It showed the lake was dry, and sure enough, it rained yesterday. And that's all the water in Tecumseh Lake. Unbelievable. No, actually it is believable. Gotta get out and take a better look.
Look at that sign over there.
Yeah.
No swimming or wading.
Yeah, it does.
There ain't no water in the lake.
Yeah. No swimming or wading. Come back over this way, son.
Okay.
But anyway, we saw that in the paper. In the paper, it was bone dry. Looked like a desert. Looks like yesterday's rain softened it up a little bit. And now it's dry. I have never ever seen this. I've been here all my life. This has always been Tecumseh's source for water. You can see the dam way over there. See if I can get the camera to focus. It don't focus out very far, but you can see the dam. Old-timey dam built during the Depression. This never was a big lake, but it served pretty good. Now it's dry.
Fish in here?
Huh?
Was there any fish in here?
Oh yeah, yeah. There was fish in here whenever I was a kid. We'd come out here and they had a concession stand in there, and you could buy minnows and stuff and fish off of the dock right there. And
Well, I couldn't see any activity going on anywhere.
no, this is I'm filming this and so I can put it on YouTube.
This is sad.
Are you from here?
Shawnee.
Shawnee? And I've been here all my life, and this has always been.
I was just reading about it in the paper, sitting down there in Harold's Cafe, and I can't believe this. So I thought we'll go drive by and see
That's
it.
kind of what we did too.
And I told him I could look down on that spot. I couldn't see any splashing or anything going on.
Well, there sure may be some fish trapped in those pools, but I don't know.
Well, the paper said there was.
But people fished out here forever. A lot of people used to duck hunt out over there. There was blinds.
Yeah.
And back down here, you can't really see it from here. You can see part of it over there. There was an old range, a shooting range. It was a public range, and then they turned it into a club, and I think the police used it for a long time as their shooting range. And but man, this is something. And the best I can tell, that is the old, what's left of the bridge before they built the lake, and that was a long time ago.
I didn't even know there was a bridge there.
That's where this road that comes down, that's where it went right across the section.
Oh.
I can't believe that made it all these years out there in the water, but
Yeah.
I guess it did. But they built this during the Depression. This was WPA stuff.
I'm reading the paper now. They're going to start getting water from Shawnee. Now, will it be piped in here?
I doubt it. I don't know, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
I really do, because it's in terrible shape. shape. And they had chances to have this thing dredged. And I just heard this. You know, I don't know, but I heard they had several offers to have it dredged pretty recently. And keep it, my dad used to be, he was a water consultant. He started as a plumber.
Yeah.
And he was on the city council up here in Tecumseh in the, I guess it was in the 60s. And he got kind of fed up with it. And we come out here. For a while, he had Tecumseh's water. He had a franchise. And it was called, he called it Aquamag. And it was stuff that went in and encapsulated impurities in the water. It was non-digestible. It was just like 1 part per million. And you just probably wouldn't even hit it if you did drink it. It just passed through.
Yeah.
Real high-tech stuff. And he had the Tecumseh, and at one point he had Shawnee, and he had more in Oklahoma City, and they all started shifting and trying to save money. And he still did a lot of rural towns, or smaller towns, I'd say. And he told me that this is going to happen. Rest his soul, he's been gone, what, 7, 8? Well, anyway, he's been gone a few years, about 8 years. And he told me this is what's going to happen. And they built a new water plant over there. We came out here one night, I don't remember why. And the guy who was supposed to be watching it had just left. And he left a bag of lime and some soda ash and just had it going into the hopper, into the water. And didn't take care of it. But this is politics for you.
It's going to take a while for this to recover.
It may not ever recover. I mean, if we had a big old deluge of rain, but it'd be a good time for them to start dredging it and digging out some of that silt.
Yeah.
But this just blows my mind.
Yep. Sad.
Some of my earliest memories was coming out here, and it was big stuff. Well, people in their old timey cars come out here and fish off the bank. And one of the ministers here in town brought us out here before, and I was just a little bitty. I was probably 3 years old, but I still remember it. And this was quite a place, and everybody would come and put their names on the rock,
Yeah.
The same way over there. My uncles and dads and my older brother, and all of them carved their names in it. And it used to go out more. See how that's collapsed over there?
Yeah.
It went out and went all the way around.
Uh-huh.
And people used to, actually I did a wedding for people up here, up in that.
Is that right?
Yeah, go up there and they'd have weddings up there and stuff, informal weddings. And but this is bad.
Did you know all that stuff was in it?
Well, I didn't know all was in it, but there's a lot of stuff out there.
I can't figure out why they just, well, it looks like it's just been bunched up and put right there.
Some of that actually looks like some of the old tree stumps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's where the old channel used to run from the creek. That's what that looks like. I'm good mind to come out here and old dirty clothes, come out here and just go out there and dig around in it.
There's no telling what's in it. That's terrible. Terrible.
This used to be a pretty neat place.
Yeah.
Used to come out here and have get-togethers out here.
Yeah.
No, I've been filming a lot of stuff and putting it up on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I've been looking at YouTube forever, but I just recently started posting stuff on there. So we come out here with the intention of videoing this. I'm glad we run into you.
Now it says something about camping. What do you do? Just pitch a tent somewhere?
Well, that house up there,
Yeah.
looks like they've moved in a trailer too. That was always the caretaker.
Uh-huh.
Now that trailer, or maybe that, yeah, they must
There
have
was a
tore that
house at one time.
Yeah, there was a house there. But that was a caretaker.
Uh-huh.
And you go up to them and sign in. And then, but this is where we used to have our pep rallies in high school and everything back in the 70s, middle 70s.
Yeah.
It's just a shame to see everything.
It's just gone.
Everything's collapsing.
Yeah.
Everything's going down.
Yeah. Well, I hate to see it.
They can bail out Wall Street, but they can't bail out this, huh?
True.
Man, it's nice talking to you.
You too.
Yeah, this is a real mess.
I'm safe.
He told me all this was going to happen. Sure enough, it happened. The water used to lap right up on these walls. Now it's all collapsed off. It's just pathetic. This was a cool place. Not to mention the water source for an entire town.
Well, it's
So,
definitely its size.
anyway, it's had now. That old buoy out there ain't floating no more. First time I've ever seen it this way. Yep. Like I was telling that guy, federal government can fight wars not approved by the Congress, and the president can tell them that he doesn't have to have Congress. All he needs is the UN. They can bail out all the great world bankers that flop everything and screw everybody to death. But they can't keep up stuff for the people. Just like this. This is a perfect example on a smaller scale. The people running the politics in Tecumseh. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Now the taxpayer money is going to another town, to someone else's pocket. And their water bill. So it's pretty bad. All this it's just incredible. It freaks me out. Hi, Jim. Don't back up too far, son.
I know.
This used to be a really cool place.
Now practically not taking care of it. It's turned into a piece of junk.
I bet there's still a few fish in that water, but I kind of think people probably been out here already probably trying to catch a fish. You can see over there where they had a line off of that old pump house lowered down to try to suck up the water. Right over there, that blue building, you can barely see it from here. Water treatment plant that they built new back all around the early 80s. I don't remember the exact year. Well, here we are. Another example. Falling apart right in our backyard.
Who's coming?
I don't care.
Oh, never mind. It's her.
But who knows? If they had any sense, they'd get their money. If they're using their money like they're supposed to, they hire a new city manager and give them a $100,000 a year raise. They can't even patch the streets. They got people downtown taking care of the little garden spots after they use their federal money to doll up Main Street and make it look nice to try to draw people to it. And I don't know how they ever expect to keep anybody in Tecumseh and draw more revenue and new people to come here if they don't take care of the infrastructure. And this is the infrastructure. And this is what it looks like now.